Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. We have some news regarding the popular Robert F. Kennedy Jr. running a third party run. Now, this can go either way on how it can spoil. You can spoil it for the left, having RFK Kennedy, RFK Jr. going from to now the said uh, Democratic Party. He's a part of the Democratic Party and he's going as an independent. Or it could spoil it now for the Republicans with his more conservative uh, libertarian views. So we know one thing for sure is he is running for president on over the Democratic leadership, and Kennedy knows that he's up against a big guy. Uh, I mean, this guy's brain might be brain dead, but uh, this guy is basically brain dead. But uh, Kennedy knows he's up for against the big guy. But let's just say what if he is like running for president and he is basically uh said as an independent and it's basically splitting the vote. Well, it could go either way. So I think it'd be overall a very close election. You have uh uh Cornwall, what's his name? Green Party candidate Cornel West. Cornel West. Yeah, and he is supposedly a huge threat to the Democrat Party. He is said on the rise here, and he basically very big left wing guy. He supported Bernie Sanders in 2020. Uh, basically, yeah, very big left winger, huge left wing, supports democratic socialism. So when it comes to him, I think he'd probably sway the hard left that kind of doesn't like Biden. That the hard left has been going, hey, Joe Biden, we don't like you because you haven't fulfilled your progressive promises in your 4-year tenure as president. That is a good reason not to go and vote for him. Joe Biden, and they're going to go for someone, Cornel West. Although having Donald Trump going in this election, this could give the progressive liberals a second thought about actually, I think the world would end if Donald Trump was president again, and making them have a second thought. That honestly is a possibility. So let's take a look here at our map of our current polls. State polls are showing Joe Biden pretty good here. Not a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's going to look like 2020." I honestly say no. Not really. Honestly, sure it could. It's not, and everyone's like, I've met people that said, "Oh, no state's gonna flip. It's gonna stay the same," and I'm like, you guys are crazy, and you would never make it on the political commentary, seriously, because this is how close I think it's gonna look like. This is a Biden best. You say, oh yeah, you get Trump rising into the polls. Trump's bragging that he's beating Biden by 20 or by 11. But state polls are kind of the polls you need to be concerned about. You go and look at Pennsylvania. Let's see. Pennsylvania, Biden and Trump are currently tied in the polls of Pennsylvania. Not anymore. Biden currently won a September poll, projecting him up through the race, up through the bars in Pennsylvania. So, yes, Republicans, be concerned about Pennsylvania. Yeah, sure, it's going to be a close race, quote, quote. But yes, definitely, Pennsylvania is a good concern here. looking at that Pennsylvania. So yeah, you'll see that September 25th, 26th poll just recently released, Joe Biden winning by not a pretty good margin. You have four, yeah, I'd say 3 points. A 3.8% for the margin of error. Well, actually, no, I think that's a 3 point by margin. So yeah, it's concerning. Take a look at Pennsylvania, and yeah, you get a Trump win from Quebec University, and you got to be consider where's Quebec University anyway? It could be in a Republican area. Just keep that in mind. Uh, Public opinion strategies. Then you have another poll. Biden beating Trump by 4 here, 1 here, many here. So yeah, I think we've seen four polls going for Biden, 1 poll going for Trump. Just 1 poll right here. So yeah, I do think this is probably a Biden win, a Biden carry right now. So something to be concerned about, my friends here. Uh, Going into Georgia, however, Trump's looking pretty good in Georgia. Uh, this year, both Biden and Trump have won the 2 polls. However, the September 8th to the 11th poll showing Trump beating Biden by around 9 points. So that is the state of Georgia. Going up to Michigan, not looking good for Trump in Michigan, 48 to 44. Uh, Once again, it's evening out, sure, yeah. You'll see Joe Biden winning 1, Joe Biden winning by 1 in this poll by 4. So yeah, going to Wisconsin. Yes, and I guess it's evening out, like most of you guys said. Wisconsin. Um, Wisconsin is a state we know is one of the big top swing states, and we're seeing this all go for Joe Biden. The latest poll coming from the November 11th, the 48%, the 4 points going for Joe Biden here against Donald Trump. So we have uh, Wisconsin, Illinois, yeah, same deal. So yeah, I also decided to give Biden Arizona because here's the fact. Yes, recent poll showed August 2nd to the 4th of 2023, Donald Trump defeating Joe Biden by 2. Okay, that's the recent poll. However, um, let's accept the fact that Joe Biden won the majority of the polls this year. So yeah, Trump won this poll. Starting in February, however, Biden wins a poll by close margin. Oh, Trump destroyed uh Biden here. And by now I would say Biden had the majority here. And then Trump's just coming back. So yeah, maybe it would come a time where Trump wins another big win. On Rasmussen reports that I would be able to flip Arizona. But then again, and Nevada's looking good. Nevada's looking pretty good as of now. So let's continue. So this is a basic map. Uh, Obviously, this is including third parties. This is pretty much uh, a third party result when it comes to this. A third party aftermath. Uh, and even so, Biden could still win. What you need to do to stop that, however, is Republicans kind of need to go, conservatives got to go behind Trump. They're going to have to go behind the GOP nominee. And they're going to have to rally behind that nominee. And they got to stick with that nominee. So this is our map of the polls here. What are your thoughts? Could the 2024 presidential election, honestly, it's anyone's game here. I honestly, it doesn't really start. Polls don't start to matter until the GOP hopeful is uh, nominated. Until that GOP no hopeful is nominated and Biden's officially in, then polls really, really, really matter. And like, sure, you can watch the polls, but when Trump gets nominated, you need to start going to Pennsylvania. You need to start going to Michigan. You need to start going to Wisconsin. You need to start winning back those states. That's very important. So yeah, what role do you think third parties will play in this 2024? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next political episode.